Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. I hope you guys are having a great afternoon. It's 12 o'clock. It's Friday, folks. Thank God it's Friday. It's May 12th, and I hope you guys are having a great morning and a great weekend planned because you know what? Sunday is Mother's Day. And I hope all the mothers out there have an incredible day. And all the mothers up in heaven, thank you for always being the best mothers. You got to love it. This is Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, Monday to Friday at 12 noon. Little lunchtime fun. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in every Friday. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847 769 8609. And to book a show, I hope you guys are having great. Hey, I want to thank everybody. Everybody. What a night last night. We started off at, of course, Capri in Willow Springs. One of my favorite Italian restaurants. I mean, Joey and Giovanna, they do an incredible job. Portions of food, staff, it's just on top of stuff. It's got to be one of my, is my favorite Italian restaurant. I'd have to say Joey's there in beautiful Willow Springs. And they do have a brand new one also, Osteria, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it right, in Capri in Downers Grove, Ilta Hilton Hotel, which will be there on June 7th. Anyway, it was fantastic. It was a great seeing all my good pals, of course, Pam and Dave and Dan and Dina and Joey Spins and Cindy and Louis Pipes and Dana. It was great seeing all you guys. Great job, Louis, by the way. And then, of course, Lisa P. Over the top, always does an incredible job. Jerry Jams, right there from the very beginning. Thank you, Jams. You're the best. But we had some special guests stop by. And I mean, these are musicians who've been around for a long time. Uh, and it's just great that they come by and support local talent, which they did. And I wish I had more time to go out and support local talent. I did the last band I think I had to see was like when we did Ocean's Rat Pack did the Woodstock Country Club. I stopped and seen Johnny G and Kristen Knievel, and I got to see him. So that was nice of them to come by and also bring. So it was great. Johnny Guerreri, thank you, God, Johnny, so much, and for coming out with singing a song too as well. He's got a lot of bands he's with. We're going to get Johnny on the show, and then of course Kristen Knievel stops by and singing a couple of songs herself. We're going to try to get her to do some shows with Ocean this summer, which would be great. And then Ron Starr, which I've heard of Ron through the years. We've heard of each other, but the first time we actually sat down and had a little bit of a conversation. So he came up and sang too. So everybody that sang last night was a great job. And then surprise also, um, former Chicago PD chief superintendent of the Chicago Police Department, Gary McCarthy was there, and then now he's the police chief of Willow Springs. So he was there watching the show all night. Looked like he was having a good time, and it was just a fantastic night. And again, I need to thank you all at Capri for showing up last night. What a great job, and I just love it. And thank you, Joe, for the food to bring home. It was just, my wife and family love your food. Tonight we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg. That's an 8 o'clock hit with the Professor Daryl Armenstadt, folks. And Saturday, that's right, this Saturday, May 13th, we're going to be in Coralville, Iowa. And I'll be with my other rock band, Mojo's Jukebox. We're opening up for the legendary Hall of Fame band, Chicago. I'm excited for 35 minutes right up in front at the beautiful Extreme Arena, 5,000 people. It's going to be fantastic. Thank you, Mike Restivo, for that. And the boys, it's going to be fun this Saturday. I am completely excited. And I want to thank my good buddy Johnny and everybody from Tavern on the Point because we were supposed to play there Saturday. And he was kind enough to let me go to do my thing with the band Chicago. And filling in, of course, is going to be the great Fifth Element, Tony Toto, Danny Raimondi, Lisa Starr. Of course, you're going to love their music. And that's Tavern on the Point this Saturday. Unfortunately, I won't be there, but I will be back in Tavern on the Point the last time. Only one more show for the year there, and that's going to be in June. So Albert, Kathy Abolito, Richard Hamlin, how you guys doing? So what a great time that was. I have to admit, It was a lot of fun. Let's get right to our sponsor, folks. Let's not forget the great Ace Hardware, Ace Norwich, Ace Des Plaines, Ace Evergreen Park, and Ace Warrenville. Buy local, shop local, guys. You know they always have great things when you shop at Ace Hardware. And spring is in the air. Time to grill your ace off. It's that simple, folks. You walk into any Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen, and Warrenville Ace Hardware, say grill your ace off and get $20 off any grill purchase. Now, they have more stuff we'll talk about with Ace, but remember, Ace is the great place, folks, and they've been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Thank you, Raffaello, Jackie, Melissa. Thank you, Ace Hardware. All right, so let's get one more underway. Of course, Gorelli. Gorelli Pavement Services for all your parking lot and driveway needs. Gorelli knows the curb appeal of your home and business, largely affected by concrete and asphalt. Gorelli's here to help you keep your asphalt looking brand new with proper maintenance, which includes seal coating, crack filling, and patching. They also do complete asphalt replacement for residential and commercial lots and driveways. For a free estimate, call Laura or Barb at Gorelli Pavement Service, 815-271-5835. That's Gorelli Pavement Service, 815-271-5835. Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin serving Gorelli Pavement Service. All right, guys. Boy, I hope you guys are getting ready for Mother's Day. We're going to have the family over. Both mothers, I'm so happy to have both mothers, Mama D and Mama C. So it's going to be a good time. I saw at Allstate Arena, they played over 3 hours, Ari Open. Yeah, Albert, they're still do all the great hits. And even the new songs is great. Tony Toto, what's up, my brother Double T? Knock him out this Saturday at Tavern on the Point. Hey, guys, you know what's happening in January? I got to plug it, and I'm going to keep plugging it. On every time you talk to see Ocean Spin, or even when you see me live at any Tony Ocean show, we're talking about Chicago Music Cruise 2024, January 7th to January 14th. Royal Caribbean's Wonders of the Sea. I'm excited. Tony Ocean, the main event band. Mojo's Jukebox, my other band, and the world-renowned Seventh Heaven, Richie and the Boys. It's going to be fantastic, folks. It's 7 nights of fun, music, food, booze, ocean, sea, love boat. So exciting and new. It's going to be fun performing. Now, I think what I'm hearing right now is Tony Ocean Show, the main event band, does 2 nights. Mojo's Jukebox is doing 1 night. We might do some side stuff on the pool. And then, of course, Seventh Heaven does 3 nights. So, folks, we're going to be starting off in Orlando, Florida, then going to Coca Cay, Bahamas. Then we're in St. Martin and St. Thomas. Very good. Chicago Music Cruise. Mary knows how to take care of you guys. Now, the regular special pricing seats rooms are already sold out, but they can help you get some good prices still. Chicago Music Cruise. Make sure you check it out. All right. Let's get to some stories. We got some good stuff coming up. Ocean's Rat Pack, May 24th, will be at the Alley, the new speakeasy, right above the 3rd floor. That's on the beautiful the Carnival restaurant on Fulton Market, downtown Chicago. Ocean's Rat Pack will be there, folks. Tribute to Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr. That's Wednesday, May 24th. Also, folks, May 20th, I'll be returning to Villaggio in Roselle. With Tony Toto and Lisa P. Let's not forget June 3rd, we'll be at the Vixen Theater in McHenry with Ocean's Rat Pack. June 4th, right here in my town of Elk Grove, I'm opening it's going to be a great car show. And then the Tony Ocean Band, and then the world-renowned Grassroots, Midnight Confessions, Temptation Eyes, Where Were You When I Needed You, Sooner or Later, and so many great songs. It's going to be the Grassroots and Tony O on June 4th in the town of Elk Grove. Going to Capri, the new Capri in Downers Grove, June 7th, Thursday night, Jerry Jams and Lisa P. August 20th, we're going to the Forget About It Vineyard and Winery in Galena, Illinois, with Ocean's Rat Pack. It's going to be great, folks. Special guest Vince Amore is Tony Bennett. That's going to be a lot of fun. And we were talking about Mars Resort, Lake Como, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. One of my favorite places to play in Wisconsin in the summer. And I love the crowds there. Scott and Arnie and the staff do an incredible job. So I'm excited about that, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, we're there this year, 2 performances. One was going to be August 19th, Saturday night. There'll be a regular show at Mars at the actual resort. But Thursday, June 22nd, is a special 100-year anniversary special concert for Mars. It's a Thursday night, and they're going to have it at the Riviera Ballroom, downtown Lake Geneva, right next to the park, right there where they have the ice sculptures, right there where they have the boats, where you can get on the boats. Now listen to this deal, folks. Doors open at 4:30, Thursday, the 22nd of June, $125 a person. What are you thinking? I'm thinking it's an incredible deal. You know why? Because you get all the food you can eat, and all the booze you can drink, and those ferry rides will take you all the rides and boats you want for free. It's going to be, and 4 different entertainers are going to be there. Of course, yours truly with Jerry Jams and Tony Toto. So I'm excited about that. Get your stuff ready. Do your stuff. June 22nd, Mars 100th anniversary. Johnny G, great seeing you, buddy. Great job. If you just tuned in, Johnny stopped by yesterday along with Crystal Knievel and Ronnie Starr. Did a great job, guys. Thank you again for coming by and supporting local talent and local establishments. That's what we need to do. Nina, how are you doing? Dana, fun night to you. And congratulations to Dana opening up her brand new spa. We mentioned it yesterday. We're so excited for you, Dana, going out on her own and doing her own thing, because you've been doing it for a long time. Dana and Louis Pipes doing an incredible job last night, always giving a great tune out, little Macna knife with my buddy Louis Pipes. So, Dana, again, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it very much. All right, so very, very fun. I was driving back from the chiropractor. Now, if you ever have a chiropractor, my buddy Anthony, he's also a guitar player for Reckless. Unbelievable. You know, a couple weeks ago, my neck was just killing me. I couldn't even move it. And it's got to be because I sleep funny. I don't know. And we got the fan going and all that shit. But it was great. He does a great job. I go there twice a week, crack the neck, do what you got to do, and you feel so much better. So if you got to get a chiropractor, I'm going to put up his information on our post. There's one you got to, if you get somebody you like and they do a good job, I think everybody should use it. Robert, the General Provenzano, how you doing? Coming home, man, 2 geese right in the middle. I think it was Plum Grove Road and Roselle Road, 2 geese right in the middle walking. And you're trying to beep. These geese ain't moving anywhere. It's their road. They're just walking past. It's like nothing. Unbelievable. All right, folks, how about the brand new, remember Tavern on Rush Street closed for a very short time, reopening by the end of the week, I think, called the Bellevue. It will be the Bellevue restaurant, not Tavern on the Rush anymore. So congratulations to the Bellevue, be opening back on Tavern on Rush. Speaking of congratulations, we need to congratulate Nick and Phyllis Hodges. We do their St. Jude's benefit at the Arcada Theater and the St. Charles Theater in Des Plaines every year for the last 8 years. Now, we just did it 2 weeks ago on the 23rd. And that particular night alone, just that night, they raised $15,000. So Nick and Phyllis, God bless you. Now, total 8 years that they've been doing this, and I've been proud to be honored to be part of that show. For 8 years, they raised over $120,000 for St. Jude's. So all the entertainers, all the staff, Ron Onesti, everybody always doing what they can for St. Jude's. So God bless you guys very much. All right. Now you guys are going out to Lake Geneva. Delavan in the Lake Geneva area. You're trying to get, that's right, Albert, 1500. Helen Tenuta, you finally caught us, honey. How you doing? Welcome, and welcome to the new studio here at Ocean's Pit. People ask me, where is the studio? Folks, we were always downstairs in the living room. Now we are upstairs in my own my little small man cave / Ocean's Pit studio. So again, I need to thank Ron, our neighbor, course, my lovely wife for putting it all together, and our son Tony putting all these things nice and clean and easy so it looks good. A fan is not good for you right now. Marianne, you're right. I hope you had a great birthday, you and Don, the last couple days. Okay, so Ocean's Pit, we're excited, man. Again, we've been nominated for Internet Media Show of the Year at the Josie Awards, Nashville, Tennessee, the Grand Ole Opry in October. We're so excited for that. Also, Ocean's Rat Pack have been nominated. So, again, Josie and Tina, thank you guys so much for that. I can't wait to be back in Nashville, Tennessee. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so you guys looking for, this is a special deal, folks. You guys looking for a place to stay when you guys go up to Lake Geneva, to come up and see me at Mars, or anytime, or when we're at the French Country Inn in July, or when we're doing the concert in the park. We had a lot of dates in Lake Geneva this summer. But I got a special deal for you. You're looking for a house. You're looking for a place to stay. I got it here for you, folks. It's a 3-bedroom, sleep 6. It's got a beautiful private beach, grill, fire pit. You got to love it, man. Unbelievable. 10 minutes from Mars. 10 minutes from Mars. Here's the price, folks. Now, normally it's for the weekend, 2-night minimum, $250 a night. Plus, now that's $250 a night without the 10% Tony Ocean discount. So if it's $250 per night, two-night minimum, Friday and Saturdays, we're going to give you 10% off right off the top if you want the room. If it's for the whole week, it's $1,000. If you want it during the week, it's $200 a night. If you're interested, reach out to me, folks. Beautiful home right there, 10 minutes from Mars. Great price, private beach, sleep 6, 3 bedrooms. It's fantastic. And the 10% Tony Ocean fans discount. You can't beat that. Dave Antonelli, hope you're well. Zoe, great seeing you last night. Danny and Dina, Louis Pipes, and Dana, of course, Pam and Dave, Joey Spins and Cindy. Great dogs. All dogs are welcome. Kathy Cundiff, how you doing, my dear friend? So we have a house to rent, Lake Geneva. If you're looking, folks, 3 bedrooms, sleep 6, like I said, $250 per night, 2-night minimum, but you get a 10% discount just by mentioning Ocean's Pit or Tony Ocean. Right, 10 minutes right from Mars, folks, and it's a private lake. Unbelievable. Private message me, text me, call me if you want those special dates, and we'll tell you where that house is, and you can rent it. Absolutely. Thank you, Michelle, for that. By the way, we'll give you some more stuff. All right. Let's see, folks. This is pretty funny stuff. I'll never forget the look on the cashier's face when I bought a bag of bird seed. Because, I feed the birds. So I bought a bag of bird seed, put it down. She rang it up. And while she was ringing it up, just to bust her chops, I go, "Excuse me, ma'am. Once you plant the seeds, how long does it take the birds to grow?" You should have seen the look on this lady's face. And I had a straight face, so I was playing it really fucking cool. It was like, how long does it take those birds to grow? Funny thing. I love when you do stuff like that. Lillian, it was great seeing you, honey. It's great seeing you at Elisa's Club Cabaret. Drink, 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 and like the new neighbors from the south of the border, you can't buy them a drink. There you go. How about it, folks? Dennis, Lake Geneva, how you doing? Is it our house? No, it's not my house. But we can take care of you, Marion, if you're interested. All right, so good stuff, folks. God, you got to love that. I just text my buddy on private message. Social media. Like me and Johnny G were talking about this yesterday, how we post stuff on social media because we need to for our jobs. Ocean's Pit is on social media. A lot of people are on social media doing their stuff. And you got to be really careful now. We know for Facebook how you respond, if it's anything against religion or politics or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. They're just watching and someone ready to put the kibosh on it. But some things I think are just a little out of line. I'm going to tell you. My buddy Jim Cunningham, the new lead singer of Off Broadway, they're playing Empty Barrels in Schaumburg. I think it's Saturday night. So there's a post. Come down and see us. So I put Knock 'em Dead Jimmy with three exclamation points. I put Knock 'em Dead Jimmy with three exclamation points. And they said it was offensive and it was blocked just by saying Knock 'em Dead Jimmy. It wasn't like he was going on a shooting. It wasn't like he was going to go shoot people. You know, we always say that to each other. Hey, man, knock 'em dead. Oh, you killed it tonight, right? I mean, especially when it comes to musicians, but it could be for anything. You know, you could be at your job. Man, you killed it over there with your presentation, or you killed it when you were playing sports, or you killed it when you locked down that deal on the phone, or when you're playing golf, or whatever you're doing, right? Hey, man, you killed it today. Give them hell. Go kill them tonight. You know, do you believe how bad that is? So what you say is, so what did she say when she answered? I didn't say anything. She just gave me that look on my face. Jill, that's bullshit. It's ridiculous. Happy Friday to you, Jill. Drive by Joe Dex. How you doing, Joey? From the Cave Dwellers. I hope you're doing well, my brother. All right, Ocean's Pit, time for another sponsor. Yes, let's not forget our good buddy Roy McCampbell, attorney at law. Statewide practice that is client focused and results driven. That's Roy McCampbell at 708 275 4264. Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing credit cards. Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits are reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again if you go with Laura Ocean Solutions. And Deutsch Power Center out of Elgin, Illinois, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-6550. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. You know, we're live on the Tony Ocean Facebook page. We're live on the Mo Carrara page. We're live on Twitter. We're live on YouTube. We're live on LinkedIn and Ocean's Pit Facebook page. I hope you guys are doing well on a beautiful Friday. I love it. Lighthouses. I love lighthouses. I got a book on lighthouses. I try to go to different towns that have lighthouses. We go to Michigan. They have a great spot. Just and imagine the guys back in the day that used to have to live in that lighthouse or work in that lighthouse all hours of the night, staying out there. You know, back then with the candlelight, they probably didn't have electricity back in the old days. You know, watching the ships and stuff. I just love lighthouses. Anything express hate or intention of your place. Yeah, Albert, isn't it crazy? What happens when it's the band's name is The Killers. They've been one of them, sold millions and millions of records. If they put a record out saying their name, The Killers, do they get in trouble every time they post the name of the band? Right? I mean, it's just ridiculous right now. And it also depends on the topic. It also depends on the topic. I mean, it's the band's playing live. Go get them. Go kill them tonight. You know, I don't know. I'm at the cap of break some legs. Now what? Joe, you're right. I mean, you can't even, right. I mean, it's just nuts. It's just crazy, and it's getting worse. You'll be a Facebook jail convict. Now, I think I was like down maybe once or twice. I've got on Facebook, and I think a couple of times on this show, it kind of went to whoop for some of the things I used to say. You know me, I try to do my best to keep this shut, and you know sometimes I'm going to promise you guys I'm getting better and better at it. Anyway, but it's offensive. I mean, you can't even say. I was shocked just by said, "Hey man, knock 'em dead." That's exactly what I said. Knock 'em dead, Johnny, and it was offensive. Now they didn't do nothing to me. They just blocked it on his page. And all it was trying to do is say, congratulations, knock 'em dead tonight at Show Off Broadway. My son went to Killer concert last night. There you go. Is he going to get in trouble? General, if your son puts a page with a guy, hey, I'm with the members of the Killers. Are you going to get in trouble for posting that? Stay unfiltered. Tony Deanna, I'll stay unfiltered to the point. You know that. You know that. Thank you, Tony D. I hope you're doing well, brother. Miss you guys. A Florida police officer resigns after being charged with using a dead man's credit card. Oh, Albert, I bet you people have been doing that for years. Stealing credit cards, dead men. I mean, these people are just nuts in this world. Free speech is becoming canceled, John. There is no more free speech. This is supposed to be the land of the free. It's not. I said this a couple days ago. If the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen, if we lose it here, if this free speech is gone here, it look like that's what's happening. If this stuff, if it's going to happen here in the United States of America, there's no other place for us to go. All the other countries through the years escaped the way they were in those countries and came to the United States, the land of the free. If something happens here in this country, our country, we are lost. There is no place to run. Kathy, there's nothing wrong with telling the truth. I agree with you 100%. Some people don't like when you tell the truth. I was sitting yesterday with Johnny G and Kristen Knievel. We were talking to former police chief superintendent Gary McCarthy there, who now is the chief of Willow Springs. And he made a point now that you can't even, and we say this all the time on the show, we can't even argue. Now people unfriend you if you don't have the same thoughts, same religion, same political views. Or you got the vaccination or you didn't get the vaccination. I don't understand it. It's just like, look, everybody that we talk to, our country's definitely not the same. No, Sandra, it's not the same. But guys, isn't it like, all right, here in Chicago, for instance, or like me and my Italian buddies growing up, and it doesn't have to just be Italian, but I'm just using that as because I was growing up with my Italian friends. Cadillac or Lincoln, Cadillac or Lincoln, Cadillac or Lincoln. We'd fight all the time. Do we tell each other to go screw ourselves and unfriend you because I got a Caddy, you got a Lincoln? Let's go back even better. Let's go to the Cubs and Sox. People have been fighting for that for years. You got the Sox fans out of the South. You got the North Side fans, the Cubbies. What, do you hate each other and unfriend each other because you don't like your team? It's crazy. Anyone that unfriends you was never a friend in the first place. And Richard, very good point. And as you guys know, probably with your group of friends, the people that you talk to on a daily basis, your group of friends that you hang out with, shoot pool, play darts, go eat, swim, whatever, play sports, whatever it is, you guys already know before the country started turning with the and Facebook, before it started with offensive comments, whether it was religion or politics, before that stuff ever was at the top like it is now, we kind of knew who all our friends thought. We knew what they thought. Whatever they spoke, we knew. Everyone is sort of hypersensitive and get hyper offended now. It seems like everyone wants to identify as some sort of victim. Nobody's a victim. Keep the faith. Calvary's coming by in August. One day we'll look back and say, remember when. Yeah, it's a scary thing. I think I mentioned this yesterday, folks. I was talking to stockbroker. And I go, hey, what should we invest in? Two things, he said, Tony. And he meant it seriously. Canned goods and ammunition. That's what you'd be investing in. What? I don't know. I keep cutting out. Oh, I don't understand why. I'm sorry about that. Everything looks like it's good on my end. Anyway, crazy. Hey, National Twilight Zone. How many people used to watch Twilight Zone? Today is Happy National Twilight Zone Day and Happy Dog Mama Day for all Mother's Day coming up. Well, then, of course, every mother's got a dog. So happy Dog Mother's Day for all you moms who have um, dogs. Hey guys, Chicago Buckingham Fountain in Grant Park turns on this week. So I always love that fountain. Probably not too many things I like downtown in the city of Chicago. I love the Field Museum. I love the Shed Aquarium. I love the fountain, the water. All that stuff is fantastic. If we had to hang out with all of our Facebook friends that we had, we probably would be eliminating a lot of people. How well do we really? Hey, and Albert, I love that, man, because you guys know this. You guys know this. You talk to people, well, most people, the circle of friends that I have, they know where I'm coming from. I know where they're coming from. And we kind of, when we talk, and if someone's out of line or if someone, we kind of, you know, hey, guy, maybe that's a little uncalled for or whatever it is, but we kind of know each other. And a lot of times you don't know people. Sometimes you don't even know what's real when someone walks up to you someplace, they shake your hand or, hey, nice job, or you don't know when you walk away what they're saying. Unfortunately, it's all changed now. You know, it's just really sad and it's crazy. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Let's get two more sponsors. Oh, folks, let's not forget our good buddies, Don Esteban Cigars, Tarpon Springs, Florida. Get those hand cigars rolled to your home, 727-366-7536. Tell them Tony O sent you. And let's not forget Trico Hair Experts, Anthony and Carmela, Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days in Rosemont, 773-999-7888. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. It's Friday, May 12th, and we got some birthdays to talk about, folks. So let's talk about birthdays. But before we do that, let me make sure, because I had so much. Before we do the birthdays, let's get to some more stories. I got some more stories. Agree and disagree and respect each other's views. Don't have to agree with them. Right. Got to run, Joe Dex. Knock them dead with the cave dwellers, buddy. All right. Here's another thing. Celebrities, whether how big of a celebrity you are, they worry about the press. They worry about people bothering them when they're eating. They're worried about something like that. Okay, now listen. When you are a major star, George Clooney, Elton John, Billy Joel, De Niro, whatever it is, you're out there eating. You are on, everybody knows your face. They're going to come up. You should maybe try to be a little nice if they're eating with their family, wait till after dinner. But sometimes they bitch and moan that I can't get any peace. Well, that's also part of being famous. You work your whole life if you're in that field, acting, musicians, you work your whole life to get to that field where you're popular and your record sell or your movie sells. It is what it is. People are going to come up to you. Some celebrities are very nice and humble. Some people can be real jagoffs, pricks. But, and also we got to go on their side too, because sometimes if they're with their family, with their children eating, maybe we should be a little, like I met celebrities on the way, and if you ask them for an autograph, they say, hey man, can I wait till we finish eating dinner? And then they come up to you afterward and they sign a paper or they take a picture. I mean, it's kind of cool. Yes, we know our circle. Others are total strangers, and they are, Albert. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. All right, so that's one thing. Wendy's L Chatbox is going to be working now on the drive-throughs. It's starting in Ohio in June before it works here in Illinois. These will be drive-through chat boxes. These going to be like there's a McDonald's, I think, somewhere now where there's no people and you don't see the people. I'm sure the people are still bringing out the food for you, but there's nobody there to take your order that's real. These robots are coming out everywhere, man. Pretty scary shit. I told you I went to the Naperville, one of the hospitals, walking through, and there was a robot. It looked like Rosie the robot from the Jetsons. How can I help you? Around there, can I help you? Whatever. I need to get where's this? This way, down this hall. I mean, it's a robot. Crazy. Hey, remember one thing, and you should be proud of this. No rich parents, this is me. no assistance, no handouts, no favors, no excusing, straight hunger, straight hustle and ambition. And that's what it takes to get to the top or to get to where you want to go. Everybody's got it. You all got your own little niche no matter what part of life you're in. But you got your hunger for that. The minute you lose that hunger, the minute you get content, and I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I'm doing this 30 years, Tony Ocean Show. Between that and the Chicago Rat Pack, now Ocean's Rat Pack, and the Dream Police and Mojo's Jukebox, sometimes you get comfortable. The worst thing in the world, ladies and gentlemen, is to get comfortable. The minute you start getting comfortable, then you're not hustling anymore. Then you're not working hard anymore. Then it's too safe. That's the way the country is right now. We need to stop sweeping shit underneath the rug. United States of America, we need to be a little uncomfortable. Let's talk about musicians since we're talking about, and when you're playing venues. I've been from different nightclubs or restaurants. People have been saying, hey, you play Chicago Prime, Schaumburg. I got a place in Schaumburg. How come you don't play by me? Or I'm in St. Charles at the Arcada, and I have a restaurant in St. Charles. How come you don't play by me? Or if I'm playing Tavern in Melrose Park, and there's another guy in Melrose Park says, hey, how come you don't play by me? That's the rule. That's the way I play the rule. If a place like Chicago Prime, I've been there 6 years every Friday, and they give me maybe 7 or 8 Fridays that I can take off to do festivals and going out of town and corporate stuff. But when that venue, when that person gives you dates, gigs all year long, you should not play down the street or 10 miles from there if it's in the same town. You shouldn't do that. The closest thing I do is I do Rosario's in Roselle the last Wednesday of every month, and I play Villaggio in Roselle maybe 4 times a year. So that's the breaking my rule there. Rosario's I do because Chris is a great guy, and it's 10 minutes from my house. So I can literally crawl home, which I have in the past. But what I'm trying to say is I don't understand. Now, if somebody needs to work, they got to do what they got to do. Hey, it is what it is. But if I play in Willow Springs, I'm not playing another club in Willow Springs. If I'm in Joliet, I'm not playing another club in Joliet. If I'm in Schaumburg or Taylor, I'm not playing. It's got to be another town over. That's just my rule. It doesn't have to be I see a lot of musicians that don't do that. Now, either the owners don't care if you play down the street, or a little advice. Take it from a guy who's done this for a while. If you're playing at a place in one town, and it's the place that you've been to, which you're loyal to, and you've been through, and you're booked there once a month, whatever, for the whole year. If you're going to play a place that's close, like the next town over, try to book that show the week after you do the place that is your regular gig. That works. Try to do that. Don't do it the week of, the same week. Don't do it the week before the gig that gives you the loyalty for the whole year of work. And I'm very fortunate. I got a lot of places that book me for the whole year. And I love that. Steady. So I know these dates are coming before the year is over. So that's just how I work. Doesn't mean everybody has to do it that way, but it shows respect to the owner. It shows respect to the venue and shows respect to your character of what you do. That's just me. Just me. All right, folks, what else we got here? Electric cars. Are we all ready for electric cars? No. Some people use them, some people like them, but sooner or later, the electric cars are coming. Now, someone just sent me a copy of a receipt for an EV Chevrolet Volt battery. An EV Chevrolet Volt battery. The battery costs $26,853.99. The coolant to put inside the battery was $16.99. The labor to take that old battery out and put the new battery in was $1,200 was the labor. The coolant was $16.99. So everything came out to the battery itself was $26,853.93 for an electric to exchange an electric battery on an electric car. Oh boy, are we ready for that? Are we ready for that? I don't know, folks. Some people take you for granted, and then they realize they had something rare. I'm something rare sometimes. I'm a rare person. I'm I'm definitely out there. You guys know that, and my head's a little screwed because people said, Tony, we'd love to walk a mile in your shoes. I said, forget about walking a mile in my shoes. Spend a few seconds up here in my head, just a few seconds. So don't take anybody for granted, man. Everybody's special. They really are. Everybody has their own little twerks, whatever, good and bad. You got to accept them for both. Don't take anybody for granted. I truly understand it. One of the great you know how much I follow Native Americans, folks? You know my whole history on that. We're not going to talk about it anyway. But hey, 100, Geronimo, one of the great Native American leaders, would have been 130, 100, what is it? Yeah, wow. 134 years old. They really took Screwball, didn't they? Listen, I'm wondering myself, folks. It's a funny joke. I think it's kind of funny. But I wonder if people who pay like $300 to get that colon cleansing, I know you're not supposed to talk this during lunch, but do they ever hear about the deal at Taco Bell for $44.99? Because that works just as quick. Now, I've not eaten Taco Bell in a long time, or a White Castle, but pretty funny, sent in by Jane. Thank you, Jane, for sending that in. Truth is, folks, you had a purpose before anyone had an opinion. So finish your mission. And I love that quote, sent in by Jimmy from Joliet. The truth is, you had a purpose before anybody had an opinion. So finish your mission. Whatever mission you got, man, go for it. Don't stop, man. Don't give up. You got an idea, you go for it. Might not work, but gotta go for it. It's very, very important. I believe in that. Scott All, sad news. Yes, Alien Quinn, who used to sing with the Cave Dwellers, passed away last night. Scott and Joe Dex, I'm so sorry if completely that was on my list here, but it wasn't until the second page here. Our prayers go out to Alien Quinn. She was the one of the vocalists with Mike Tafoya too, and Tafoya Band and the Cave Dwellers. I know she did some stuff with Nick Hodges too. Our prayers go out to the Quinn family. Another Chicago musician, entertainer, passed away. Just horrible news. See what you're up to before the go fishing. Ronnie, let's go fishing next week, man. We got to hook up. I love you so much. You are down to earth and real. Just my kind of people. Don't change a hair for me. Well, thank you, Jeanette. I appreciate your kind words. Thank you so much. Kathy, how are you doing? Bring back the Jack in the Box where you yell your order. Yeah, I used to love Jack in the Box. See what demanding $50 an hour will do for robots. Yeah, there's a couple hotels already. I think in China, I'm sure that are all fully hotels run by robots. I mean, oh, you know what? It's once they push the button, all the robots are stopping. Just like if the country wants to screw you when everybody's got an electric car. We don't like things. We don't like the way things are going right now. Let's just push the button. Now you have no cars. It's almost like cashless America. They take the cashless away and everything's a credit card. Push the button. You can't use your credit cards. Scary. Always strive to improvise and improve. Loyalty, good one. You don't work against the boss. You commit yourself, good man. Absolutely, Albert. And we talk about that all the time, me and my buddy Albert. We're not crawling 220 miles home tomorrow, brother. No, we are not, Eric Todd. Eric Todd, a great guy, folks. He's one of the extra actors in the Chicago PD and Chicago Fire and Chicago Med. He's also one of the guys that helped book Septemberfest in Schaumburg. Eric Todd and me, we're going down. We're driving down because I'm opening up for Chicago, the band in Coralville, Iowa tomorrow. Yes, we are not crawling home, Eric. That I promise you. Carol, how you doing? Great advice. I hope you're doing well. Carol Brandolino. Got to check out Brandolino's music store in Shorewood, Illinois. Check Carol's got some good posts and stuff that she does on her podcast stuff. So make sure you keep watch on her. I never knew that you did that. That's very respectful. Michelle, thank you. Michelle, longtime friend. I've been doing that for years. And that's why I don't play other places in the area. I played at a place that first hired me, gives me the work for the year. That's loyalty. That's important. Very important. It's very honorable that you do that. I think it's very important. Roseanne, who can afford that? Speaking of Roseanne, it is your son Philip's birthday. So give it up for Roseanne Caputo's son, Philip. Happy birthday, Roseanne Caputo's son, Philip's birthday, folks. All right, speaking of birthdays, let's go. Ron Starr in the house. Sounds like my ex-girlfriend. Ron Starr, met Ron for the first time last night. Now, we've been playing, he's been in the business a long time, just like John. I only met John twice, but they've been in the business many, many years, entertaining, going from club to club to festival, to corporate, to bump, to bar, casino. We've been doing it for years. Very hard for everybody to catch up, but John came up, and John sang a great song more today than yesterday. Ron Starr did a little Bee Gees, Andy Gibb. I love the Bee Gees, by the way. Great job, Ronnie. Keep doing what you're doing, buddy. Tony Toto. Oh, I think I lost you guys. Yes, stay filtered. I'm trying. Gotta run there, folks. Holy, yeah, very cool. They didn't know they had until it was gone. It's always that way. I paid $30 copay for my colonoscopy. All right, there you go, Albert. Good point. Lena and Ellen from Chicago. They're on their walk. Oh, you're not in Miami this weekend, Ellen? Alan and Lena is going on our cruise with Seventh Heaven. We're going to be doing it, folks. January 7th to January 14th. Mojo's Jukebox, my new rock band. Of course, Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band. And Seventh Heaven cruise January 14th to January 7th to January 14th. Royal Caribbean, Wonders of the Sea. The biggest ship on the water right now, folks. 4 football fields long. Very, very cool. All right, let's get to birthdays. We got a lot of birthdays. Let's go right to Rodney Allen Grant, which is a great Native American actor, was in Dancing with Wolves and so many other great movies, celebrates a birthday today. Ed Too Tall Jones, NFL former Dallas Cowboy, celebrates a birthday. Danny Rapp from the band Danny and the Juniors at the Hop. Get a job. Yeah, Danny and the Juniors. Danny Rapp celebrates a birthday. Les Chadwick, lead guitar for the band Jerry and the Pacemakers. Don't let the sun catch you crying. That's right. Les Chadwick, guitar player for Jerry and the Pacemakers. One of the greatest dancers of all time, Fred Astaire, celebrates a birthday this past week. Eric Burden, one of the great singers from the band The Animals. He also had the band War. Turns 82. It's my life and I do what I want. Yeah, you got to love Eric Burden. War, Spill the Wine. 82 Eric Burden. Kathy Rich, the daughter of Buddy Rich. She's out there with the Buddy Rich Band. Of course, Greg Potter on drums. Happy birthday, Kathy Rich. Uncle Jesse from, of course, Denver Pile from Dukes of Hazzard. Celebrate a birthday. Steve Winwood from the band Traffic celebrates a birthday. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ian McGlennon, one of the great keyboard players, was with the Rolling Stones. Of course, many years with Faces, with Rod Stewart, Ronnie Lane, and Ronnie Wood. Celebrates a birthday today. Also, Mary Fraser, if you're out there, your son Samuel is celebrating a birthday, 28 years old. Burt Bacharach. How many songs this guy composed and write? The great Burt Bacharach celebrates a birthday. Carrie Hale, if you're out there, Carrie, happy birthday, Carrie. And last but not least, birthday for today, Phil Silvers, one of the great comics of the 50s, 60s, Sergeant Bilko, Phil Silvers. And Christine's birthday today. Happy birthday, Christine Mexter. How you doing, Christine? Happy birthday. White Castle, right? Colon Cleanse. Or Taco Bell. It's a lot cheaper than paying $300 or whatever it is. You got to love it, folks. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. How about another sponsor? Armando Supermarkets. Buy local, shop local, says Danny Mazzi. Armando Supermarkets in Elgin, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. And Michael and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. Ocean's Pit. Good stuff. We got more stuff. I think we forgot that. More stuff to talk about. What did we forget here? Feel like Ray Rayner. I remember with the patches on his shirt, he had a little. According to NBC, a passenger charged with putting hidden cameras in cruise ships' bathrooms. There's a lot of sick people in this world. You hear about this all the time, putting them in school, high school or grade school bathrooms, teachers and janitors, people doing this shit. They've been doing it to Hooters for so many years, putting them in restaurant bathrooms, cameras so they can see people go to the bathroom or seeing people change. Come on, folks. What is it with you crazy people out there putting cameras, hidden cameras in people's bathrooms? I hope that the guy that puts the camera in a hidden bathroom, and I hope that they get a few of those people here that were at White Castle and Taco Bell and let them go to the bathroom and watch that on that camera. You sick bastards in this world putting hidden cameras. What's this world coming to? You have too many parking tickets and direct your car, lock the doors. Yeah, there you go, Ron Starr. Have a blast. Thank you, Albert. Wait till the L is in implement. Oh, yeah, then we're going to have the real-life Terminator on our hands. That's serious stuff, Richard. Probably, when you order something to a drive-thru, they don't like it. They probably squirt ketchup at you or something. Who knows? Sad. Absolutely. You got it, Roseanne, anytime. Animals, we got to get out of this place. Patrice, how you doing? Ryan Lewis, my friend Ryan. Ryan Lewis will be joining us on the cruise. We can't wait. Writers' strike. Staff writers for TV, movies, shows on strike. We don't know how long that's going to last. How about this, folks? Olive Garden. I've ate at the Olive Garden twice. Breadsticks and salad. That's it. But they just bought Ruth Chris's Steakhouses. So the Olive Gardens Corporation bought Ruth Chris's Steakhouses. Interesting. I never liked Ruth Chris's steaks. Too garlicky or too buttery or whatever. Look, I like my steaks burnt. So for me, it is what it is. All right. Make sure I got all that stuff. You're watching Ocean's Pit. I want to make sure I didn't forget anything. All right. Let's get to some other stories. We ain't got much time left here, folks. I want to thank you guys. Thank you for so much for watching the show. All right. Parents claim, speaking of McDonald's, parents claim daughter was disfigured this is in Florida, disfigured and scarred because the baby, now it's a 4-year-old, eating a hot chicken nugget. Uh, disfigured and scarred 4-year-old chicken nuggets. They took him to court. The franchise company called Upchurch, they were found guilty, but not McDonald's. The court was a split decision. And the problem that they had, they were failing the Upchurch food company, who make the packets, whatever, the thing that holds the chicken nuggets. They need to put note, this product could be very hot, just like they do with coffee. They didn't do that, or just like they do with cigarettes, may cause cancer. They didn't have that on the nugget. So, the mother or the father, when you take your food out of the bags and you give it to your kids, whoever you're giving it to in the car, you might want to check if you're giving food to a 4-year-old. You might want to check if the food's hot, right? I mean, when you picked up that bag with that little carton or whatever of chicken nuggets, you knew they were hot just by feeling the package. And still, you turned it around and gave it to your 4-year-old kid. And the 4-year-old kid is excited because he loves chicken nuggets. And So, it's not completely okay, man. They should put, please watch out. Make calls, might be hard. Maybe heat, be careful. Yes, okay, they were wrong. They should have put out a package. But the mother should have done that. Roseanne, I did not know that. Olive Garden also owns Capital Grille. Stella, what's up, honey? How you doing? Great seeing you Wednesday at Lisa's Club Cabaret. It's going to be a good night tonight at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Gil and the boys are coming. Also, the mayor of Schaumburg, Tom Daly's birthday. Be a lot of people at Chicago Prime tonight, so I'm excited. Happy birthday, Tom Daly, the mayor of Schaumburg. Likewise, my friend. Okay, so the split decision, I don't know how much they got, but like I said, yes, it's the franchise Upchart's fault for not putting the label, be hazardous, but also the parent. Victim mentally, again, what happened to parent? Yeah, parents' accountability. That's what we were just saying, John. It should be the parent who took the nuggets out of the bag, could have known they were hot before they gave them to that 4-year-old kid. That would make the parents responsible for watching out for their kids, and we can't have that these days, right, Scott? What happened to the parents these days? What happened? Our parents would have done that. It's a whole different world out there, guys. I want to say congratulations to our daughter Nina and our son-in-law Eric. Finally bought their brand new house, so they'll be moving in a couple months. So congratulations to Nina and Eric out there on their brand new home. I love you guys. So proud of you. Love you guys. Knives don't have a disclaimer on them. Would you hand one to a 4-year-old? Oh, Carol. Bam. 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 Common sense. There's a knife, right? Or don't put your kid's hand near the oven. Doesn't need to say, warning. You know what you're going to need now? They're going to need these robots in the house. Remember, warning, Will Robinson. Danger, danger. Do not touch the knife. Do not touch the nuggets. Parents, wake up. It's a 4-year-old kid. Poor kid was looking probably all day looking for those chicken nuggets. And then you got the cheats. Last story of the day. Then you got the cheats. CBS fishermen on a tournament in Florida. You catch fish by how much they weigh, and then you win the contest. Well, this fisherman thought he was smart and put weights inside the fish's mouth to make them feel heavier than they were. They weighed more. He got caught. Idiot, cheater. Really? Wow, someone has to really think that shit before he starts to fish for that tournament. That's got to be pre-planned. You just don't have weights laying around. Well, yeah, I guess you do in your fishing tackle, your tackle box, What people think they can get away with shit? These people at these tournaments, when they weigh these fish, they've been doing it for hundreds of years. They know if the fish is heavy or not. Bunch of idiots. Anyway, folks, I'm sorry. That's Ocean's Pit. Little show about big things is coming to the end. Let's talk about our sponsor, folks, Dave Antonelli at Patriot Funding Incorporated. That's right, David. Patriot Funding Incorporated. Commercial money lending at its finest when timing is everything. Patriot Funding Incorporated. Call Dave Antonelli at 630-675-4730. Folks, tonight we're going to be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg with Professor Daryl Armenstad. I'm excited. Hope you guys can come on down and enjoy the show tonight. And Saturday, if you're in the Iowa area, Coralville, Iowa, we'll be at Coralville, Iowa, the Extreme Arena, opening up for the band Chicago with my band Mojo's Jukebox. Thank you, Stella C, tonight. Have a great weekend, Albert. They compensated a $100,000 fishing boat for that. There you go. See, Richard? You're a bunch of idiots. Not only did they lose the contest, but they probably lost all their fishing gear, and they took the boat too. That's like fishing without a license, folks. What's it cost? $30? Buy the license. You cheap bastards. Anyway, last but not least, folks, thank our sponsors, Ace Hardware, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. Buy local, shop local. They got some great deals, folks. U-Haul rentals. Don't forget, they're all ready. These stores are ready for outdoor furniture. Summer's here. Unique lawn and garden decor, as well as flowers, vegetables, herb, plants. Don't forget to grill your ace off. Get $20 off any of their grill purchases. Weber's, Napoleon, Charles Boyle Grills. Looking up to spice up your food? They have a bunch of different spices, rubs, and sauces to add to your barbecue fest. How about tuning up that lawnmower, $105 plus parts? They're your neighborhood powerhouse. And take advantage of the auto key programming to get your car keys redone. 50% less than bringing it to the dealer. And don't forget, download your Ace Reward apps. Easy way to keep track of your points and coupons and special offers. That's Ace Hardware, Norwich Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, and Warrenville. Buy local, shop local, your friend.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
And remember, folks, sorry about that. It was the wrong button. Remember, folks, buy local and shop local. Ace Hardware, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. And remember, guys, keep going out and supporting live entertainment, local establishments. Go out, be kind, everybody. Buy local, shop local. And remember the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Try to bring peace and love to your families and everything. I want you all, grill your ace off, Johnny. Hey, guys, please, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Ones that are alive, thank you for what you do, Mama D and Mama C. God bless you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And, of course, all the mothers that are up in heaven, happy Mother's Day to all them, folks. Our mothers are important. God bless. Have a great day, guys. Please have a good one. Be safe. God bless. Nick Sahajas, the piano man, take us out, my brother. And I love his little thing. Take it out. Bye-bye.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
That's all, folks. Bye-bye. Have a good day.